Hi, friends. Today I'm going to talk about an effective tool which is very important for the survival in the current economic scenario. It is nothing but cost management. Each and every area, whether it is a small scale business, whether it is a micro, whether it is a medium type, or whether it is a big business also, people should have the culture of managing the cost in the most effective manner. What is cost? People should clearly understand what is cost. Cost is nothing but the amount of expense which is actual or notional incurred or attributable to a specified thing or activity. So, cost is not what is incurred, it should reflect only purposeful spending. That is very important. Cost is what is incurred for purposeful spending. So, what is the rest of that? Rest of that, all we call it as waste. So, you understand what is cost. So, what is important in cost management? See, there are three important terms which people should understand very clearly in the effective management of cost. One, cost control. Second, cost saving. And third, cost reduction. Normally, people will be confused whether all these three are same or whether there is difference. All these three terms, that is cost control, cost saving, and cost reduction, are entirely different, and which all the three are most important in cost management. So I'll explain what is cost control first, then cost saving, and then cost reduction with some simple examples. What is cost control? Normally, there is an important term called budgetary control in cost management. What is that? We will always fix some targets or some figures based on the previous experiences. For example, we know the printing and stationery expenditure for our organization is coming to around 2 lakhs per month, which is based on the past 2 years monthly expenditure figures. It's the average 2 lakhs per month is the printing and stationery expenditure. So we will fix a target of 2 lakhs for printing and stationery. So our budget will include 2 lakhs for printing and stationery. And where this cost control comes? Cost control is nothing but we are analyzing the actual expenditure against the budgeted expenditure. For example, here the printing and stationery is 2 lakhs. So we will be reviewing the actual expenditure on printing and stationery against this 2 lakhs and ensure that the actual expenditure is not going beyond the budgeted one. The process is known as cost control. So what is cost control? Cost control is nothing but ensuring that the actual expenditure is not going beyond the budgeted expenditure for a particular activity or for a particular product. So that is known as cost control. So in our normal life also, cost control is very important. Suppose a person is budgeting, say, around 600, 700 rupees for milk in a week. He should ensure that his actual cost on milk should not go beyond 500 or 600 for the particular period. That process is known as cost control. But what is cost saving? Cost saving and cost reduction has got some sort of similar nature, but both are different. Cost saving is nothing but small savings in the expenses for a temporary period. But the important thing which we should keep in mind is that cost saving, if we continue for a longer period, will affect the quality of the product or service. For example, suppose I'm running an organization and my power cost has increased by, say, 1 lakh rupees per month. So I am expecting similar cost increases in raw material also. So I have taken a decision to save the cost in certain areas. So my employees, that is in the manager cadre, is going for meetings usually by flight. So I have taken a decision that from now onwards, these managers will go by train in second AC, leaving the flight. Definitely, I will save in the travel cost, no doubt of that. But at the same time, if I'm going to continue this, it will definitely affect the morale of the employee, efficiency of the employee, because they were enjoying this benefit. For a shorter period, they will be adjusting, but for a longer period, slowly it starts affecting the quality. So, cost saving is a temporary phenomenon where we will be saving cost in certain areas, but in the longer period, if we continue, it will affect the quality. Then, what do you mean by cost reduction? Cost reduction is the most important one in the effective cost management. Cost reduction is nothing but reduction in per unit cost of the product or service without affecting the quality of the product or service. That is, without having deterioration in quality of the product or service, we should reduce the cost. There comes the effectiveness. So friends, among the cost control, cost saving and cost reduction is the most important term which we should all keep it in mind. So the simple example for cost reduction is the substitution of raw materials, then bringing effectiveness to the cost which we spent. How? For example, one simple example. Assume that we are providing canteen facilities for the employees, and each day there will be different menu. So most of the employees will come to canteen, but maybe 60-70% of them won't like some days menu. So they will just eat some portion and balance will be waste. But management has to make the as per the menu, because we are not sure whether they will eat or not. So rather than providing canteen facilities, we should think of providing food allowance for the employees so that they can eat whatever they want. There are 3-4 aspects this for this towards the cost reduction. One, better waste management. There will not be any waste of food. Second, you don't need any staff for servicing canteen. Third, the space can be better utilized. So all these things will ultimately give effect for cost effectiveness. So that is what you mean by cost reduction. That is permanently reducing the cost of the product per unit without affecting the quality of the product or service. So it should not affect the quality, which is most important. So cost reduction should be our aim nowadays, because we won't be able to increase our selling prices anymore. So friends, let me conclude this talk by saying that costing or cost effectiveness should be the word of today, and everyone should concentrate on better management of cost for the revival of our business. So please keep in mind cost control, cost saving, and cost reduction. All the three are very important for the revival of our business. Among them, cost reduction is the most important. So friends, please be in mind all these three things, and have a good day. Stay safe. Thank you very much for watching. Keep watching my YouTube channel. Once again, thank you all for watching.